I guess, how's it been going? Tell us how long you've been out for and tell us how it's going.
We've been out for since Saturday afternoon, about 3:30. Hydro went down, and we haven't had it back since then. So, doing a lot of scrambling to get a lot of generators together to run most of the equipment inside. A lot of staff helping. Lost a bit of stuff. Not terribly bad, but freezers plugged in, 13 freezers in the building, so that took a few generators. Yeah.
What's the most frustrating part?
I think the most frustrating part has been, I mean, we all understand what's going on to the north of us in Peterborough and Campbellford, and those areas have been hit really, really hard, but I think the frustrating part here is that we just keep getting the automated updates, 6 o'clock tonight, 6 o'clock tonight, 6 o'clock tonight. We've been getting that since Saturday. And then at 6 o'clock it changes to assessing damage, undetermined, and then it goes from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And I think that's a frustration for everybody, for us as a business, for everybody in the community. I can make a plan. Tell me it won't be back till next Friday. I can make a plan around that. We come a plan B, and we decide which seniors in the area have, it's been long enough, they need to come out of their houses, we need to find somewhere warm for them, but there's no way to make a plan when it's like that, so that's kind of frustrating.
And no end in sight as far as I know?
No, it's just updated about 20 minutes ago on my phone. Now is estimated 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, so, and I don't, there's not a lot of faith in that anymore because it's kind of become a running joke, but like I said, I appreciate what they're doing. I appreciate that there's areas in way worse shape than we are, but I think it's really it's really hard. What do you order? Are we gonna get an influx of people, or are we not? Do I call staff back? We actually have a full-size farm tractor with a farm run generator running just the freezer because that's the biggest part of our business. But do we order more food? Do we not? So I would rather just more, and I spoke to David Piccini, and he asked what he could do. He came, he saw us here. I said, get me a realistic expectation from Hydro so we know what to do.
And like you say, it's not boots on the ground. They're doing everything they can, but just it would ease. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it would ease the stress a lot more if they just said, like, you know, there's no time.
Yeah. I mean, the automated messages make people way more confident. So you've got families and they haven't had hydro and they're cold and they've got little kids and they're like, it's fine, it's just 4 more hours, we'll be fine. It's not 4 more hours, then it's 28 more hours if it's not going to be till the next night. And people that would have got generators didn't get generators, and now there are no more generators to get, and the prices on them are increasing quite a bit. So I think that people would have had more definitive plans. I run a social media page for the community here, and all the feedback is like, hey, well, you should have got a generator. Like, and I'm like, people didn't know they needed anything. So yeah, I think, and I mean, I've spoken to a few hydro workers, and that is the general consensus people have shared with them. It's just give us a realistic expectation and we can work with that.
Safe to say patience is reaching or at the limit?
It's there. It's getting there. Yeah, it's a lot to worry about. A lot of people have donated generators. I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned about, you know, all of us running around and having to fill gas and worrying about, you know, if a breaker trips and you're not here. So, a lot to worry about.
And at this point, just to end it, really there's no end in sight.
No.
You know, people are still, in fact, we just had a conversation a moment ago with a few people from the community, but I mean, at this point, they're assessing it at this time, so there's not even...
And they've just headed down here, starting, as far as I've been told, just yesterday. Just started assessing our area. We have live lines still down in yards just to the west of us here, so that's why, at least when I saw last night, possibly 9, I already knew that wasn't so. So, yeah.
I guess I should ask, with the 4 generators going on,
Yes.
you seem to be doing okay?
4 generators plus the PD5.
Yeah, so five generators in total, and everything is running. We have opened up not the online store to order because it's a little tricky. Some of the things we lost we haven't replaced yet, but I mean, we're open for business. I think we have a total of like 60 something cords, extension cords. There's extension cords everywhere, but yeah, taped to the ground. The fire department, a couple of the guys came in, made sure they were all safe, so people weren't tripping over things, and it is what it is. I'm a maritimer, so we're a little harder to phase, but yeah, I'm getting a little tired of it.
Last question, as bad as what it is, from the people that I've talked to, it's frustrating, it's aggravating, but I can't think of anybody that's really been all out mad. Like
No, I don't think so. I think especially, I mean, I've concentrated mainly in this area because that's where our community is, but like running a Facebook page where, hey, this guy's basement's flooded. Hey, I have a generator. What's your address? Like, there's been enough where the community is pulled together. The Grafton Legion has been just amazing. It's all volunteer run down there. We send food down. I think we're gonna help out tonight with their dinner. So I think neighbors helping neighbors is what got us through and what will continue to get us through. I did get an email today reminding me that I have an upcoming hydro bill due. Not answering that email right away. But other than that, we're good.